In this video, I'm going to discuss nomenclature of aldehyde based on IUPAC method. So this is the general formula for aldehyde. If carbonyl group has a bond with hydrogen, this functional group will be aldehyde. For IUPAC nomenclature of aldehyde, we should convert alkane to alkanol. So based on the number of carbon for the main chain, we are going to write the name of aldehyde. Let's start with a simple aldehyde like this aldehyde. So the common name for this aldehyde is acetaldehyde, but its IUPAC name it is ethanol. Because there is two carbon here, two carbon is associated with ethane, then we convert ethane to ethanol. Let's discuss nomenclature of aldehyde with more complex molecule like this compound. Based on the IUPAC nomenclature rules, we need to find the longest chain that has our functional group. So in this case, always aldehyde group will be number 1 in our chain. Then here is number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we are going to mention the substituent. We have chloro and we have methyl. So regarding to alphabet, we have chloro, then we have methyl, and then this chain has 6 carbon. 6 carbon, we are going to write hexanol. We need to know that aldehyde functional group, it has priority over alcohol functional group, amino, ether, alkene, and alkyne. So when we are going to name a compound, it has aldehyde functional group, and one of these functional group, we are going to name it as an aldehyde. Let's have some example for nomenclature of aldehyde with other functional group. If we want to name this compound, we should start to put numbers from aldehyde functional group. Then based on the alphabet, the first group is amino. NH2 is amino. Then on carbon 3, we have hydroxy. Then on carbon 5, there is methyl. And then 7 carbon is going to be heptanol. Here is another example. This molecule has another carbonyl group, and when we have another carbonyl group, we are going to name this carbonyl group as a oxo when we are going to mention it as a substituent. So our compound is going to name as a aldehyde, but on carbon 3 we have a carbonyl group, so 3 oxohexanol. But if we have double bond or triple bond, the name will be a little bit different. Let's have two examples for alkene and alkyne. As you can see here in this aldehyde, we have also C double bond C or alkene functional group. Still, we should put number 1 for aldehyde functional group, 4 and 5. So on carbon 4, we have methyl, so 4 methyl. Then the name of chain with 5 carbon, it is pentene. And on carbon 2 we have double bond, so 2 pentene. Then because it's also aldehyde, penteneol. And this method is the old method, and also we shouldn't have E at the end. In new version of IUPAC method, we should move these numbers before EN. It means we should write the name in this form. For methyl, pent, name of chain, then position of double bond in, after that the suffix for aldehyde. So this name still is not complete because we have a double bond here, and this double bond can be cis or trans or E and Z. If we take a look to this one, we can see two big groups, they are on two opposite sides of molecule. So this alkene, it is trans, or it's better to call it is E, because using E or Z is more general for nomenclature of alkene. So before name of this compound, I should write E in parentheses, then for methyl pent to enol. So this is how we write the name of aldehyde containing alkene functional group. Let's have one example for alkyne. Let's put number 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On carbon 3 we have bromine, so 3 bromo. Then we have 5 carbon, so pent. On carbon 4 we have alkyne, so 4 ine, and at the end is al, so 4 enal. But if we have cyclic aldehyde, nomenclature will be a little different. For naming of a cyclic aldehyde, we write the name of ring plus carb aldehyde. Like in this molecule, the name of ring is cyclobutane. Then cyclobutane carbaldehyde. Here is another example. When we want to put numbers on cycloalkane rings, always number 1 should be in attachment of aldehyde functional group. So the name of this molecule is 3-bromo. Then name of ring, cyclopentane carbaldehyde. Let's have another example which is similar to this molecule, but it has one double bond. So again, carbon 1 should be this carbon which is attached to aldehyde functional group. But we should go from this side to put number 2 and 3 because we are closer to the next functional group. Then 4 and 5. So name of this compound will be 4-bromo. Then we have cyclopentene, not cyclopentane. So cyclopent, but this cyclopentene, it has double bond on carbon 2. So cyclopent 2 in. Then after the name of ring, we have carbaldehyde. And at the end, I would like to also mention how we are going to naming aromatic aldehyde. So name of this compound is benzaldehyde, and we are going to name of aromatic compound based on benzaldehyde name. So let's say we have this compound and we would like to name it. Again, like the cycloalkane ring, this carbon always should be number 1 because it's attached to the aldehyde functional group. Then we should move from this side because we are closer to branches. We have a smaller number for them. 4 fluoro, then 3 methoxy, then benzaldehyde. Thank you for watching this video. For watching more video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.